Ooh, good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, good afternoon. I'm sorry, I'm talking about good morning. It's afternoon at this point. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good afternoon, good afternoon. Let me adjust y'all a little bit. Okay, there we go, man. Y'all already know what I do, man. I got the IG rolling up here, TikTok rolling down here. How y'all doing this morning? Tap in, tap in, tap in. How y'all doing this morning? Y'all listen, I wasn't going to be live because I was live yesterday, but I had to come because y'all know I had some time. How you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning, good afternoon. What's up, Morgan? How you doing? How y'all doing? She said, let's go. How you doing, man? Tap in, tap in, tap in. Y'all do me a favor real quick. As y'all come into the live, I need y'all to do me a solid favor real quick, right? I need for y'all to go ahead and tap your best friend, the one you go to brunch with, the one you go to lunch with, the one you go hang out with all the time. I need you to do me a favor. Go ahead and tag them in real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this ain't my normal time, but it's just something that I want to say to y'all real quick. Okay, do me a favor. Double tap on that real quick. And man, listen, my New Orleans people, my Louisiana people, my Mississippi people, my Alabama people, my Atlanta, Georgia people, those of you that it only take y'all about an hour to 4 hours to get to where I'm at, September the 30th, I'm going to be in Louisiana. Y'all know y'all see that flyer up. I know y'all see that I got y'all some early bird special tickets. What that mean, coach? That mean I got y'all some discounted tickets put up there. Don't embarrass me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be for real. Y'all asked me to come to New Orleans. I got the link up and I'm looking at the link and I'm like, okay, where the motion, Louisiana? Where the motion, New Orleans? Where the motion at? You feel me? So yes, with that being said, that's going to be Saturday, September the 3rd. I'm coming to Louisiana and I need for y'all to do me a favor. Go ahead and grab your tickets. It's available on that Eventbrite right now today. I got them early bird specials for y'all. I got 20 tickets up there right now that's discounted for you guys. Go and grab those tickets real quick. How y'all doing, man? Come on, double tap on the screen real quick and what I'm going to talk about today is going to be one of them talks. Y'all ask y'all questions. I'm going to give y'all some answers. But what I want to say real quick is this right here. I'm trying to get a clear understanding of why y'all think everybody be for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's why we live right now. I just need to know. I need to know. She said what she says, I just need to know. I need to know why y'all think everybody for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all think everybody is for y'all? That's a question that I need to be asking because y'all be getting real upset when people start exposing who they really are. Y'all get real upset when people start really showing y'all, you know what I'm saying, that this is the person that I am and this is how I roll. So I need to understand, you know what I mean? Why is it that you continuously give people a million different chances to paint you the same exact picture over and over and over when they didn't let you know already that they don't value you, when they let you know that they don't respect you, when they let you know already, you know what I'm saying, up front, that they will never be able to love you the way that you deserve to be loved or the way that you want to be loved, that they are not, you know, that they don't have it in them to be able to do. I'm trying to understand for the life of me. I can't get it. I can't wrap my brain around it. How you get upset with a person for being who they showed you that they were. That ain't how that work. Yeah, and I know and the reason why I said that it was going to be some people that was going to be offended by the live and that some people was going to get upset is because it's always easier to blame other people. It's always easier to hold other people accountable for your life and holding them accountable for what it is that they're doing. But the problem come in is that that's what you are allowing. You allowing those people to show up the way that they're showing up. You allowing them to behave the way that they are behaving. You allowing them to treat you the way that they are treating you. You are allowing it and you're like, well, coach, I'm not allowing that. I say something to them about it every single time. So what's the problem? I'm doing my job. I'm speaking up. You're speaking up, but you're still staying. Yeah, I know somebody was writing so fast they almost broke their pen just now. I'm waiting on you, baby. Go ahead and write it down. Yeah, what the problem is, you're still staying. Somebody caught it and some people, it ran right over your head, the top of your head. You like, well, what am I supposed to do? I said it already, but they don't care about what I say. Then that's when you start putting some action behind it. Speaking about it is one thing. Saying something about it is one thing. The action step after you done spoke about it, after you done already told a person that you dislike what it is that they're doing and how they're treating you, once you let it be known that I'm uncomfortable with this, I feel disrespected by this, then what do? In that moment, you've already put the ball in their court. Now you've already let them know that I don't like this. This makes me feel a certain type of way. So now you're giving them the opportunity to make a decision as to whether or not they're going to adjust or change their behavior to make sure that you're okay or not. And when they make that decision that they're not going to treat you the way that you want to be treated, when they make that decision that they're not going to show up for you the way that you want, when they show you that they cannot love you the way that you deserve to be loved, and that they cannot pick up what it is that you're putting down, in that moment, you owe it to yourself to say, you know what? I gave you the opportunity. I was very open. I was very honest. I put out there exactly what it was that I wanted from you as far as the expectation. And now that you've shown me that you're not capable of it, now what do I have to do? I got to get to stepping. That's a fact. That's it. What you say, Coach? I said speaking up is one thing, but I tell you, walking away, disconnecting yourself. Oh, baby, that's the action step. That's the action step right there. See, some of y'all stop right there at the speaking. Y'all stop right there at the speaking. Oh, I spoke up for myself, Coach. I told them that, I didn't like that. I told them that it made me feel uncomfortable. I told them that it made me feel disrespected. You told them that, but you didn't have that same exact conversation. You didn't have that same exact conversation like a hamster on a treadmill. That's what you done did with that. You didn't have that conversation over and over and over again, just like a dog chasing his tail. You having that same conversation over and over and over again, and it gets to what? It gets to the point where now nobody values what it is that you're saying. Everybody's used to that because what? You develop a pattern of talking. Okay, I'm waiting on y'all to double tap. I'm waiting on y'all to share the video. I'm waiting on y'all to share the video. Double tap on my screen. I just came on. We ain't got no rules for this one. I just came on, but I want y'all to double tap on my screen. Send me some love. Because I wasn't even going to come live today. I was live yesterday, so I wasn't going to do today, but I had to come because I'm trying to get an understanding of why do y'all continue to stay in situations where you're not respected, where you're not valued, where you're not appreciated, where you're not seen, where you're not honored, and then you continuously make excuses for why you are in that situation and why I can't leave that situation and why I can't do this and I can't do that, not understanding that those excuses that you're making, are the reason why you still stuck. The excuses that you're making is the reason why you still stagnant in life. Those excuses that you're making is the reason why you're not growing, you're not evolving. It's the reason why you're not fulfilled. It's the reason why you're still honestly unhappy. Yeah, that's a fact. You unhappy because of you. You so caught up in I want that person to love me. I want that person to value me. And I didn't put so much into them. And if they walk away now, then Coach, it's like I made them good for somebody else. I made them perfect for somebody else. I taught them all those things and they're going to go do that over there with that individual. And one thing I'm going to tell you right now is what my peace is priceless, baby. You cannot put a price tag on that. My sanity is priceless, baby. You can't put no tag on that. Understand that. I'm going to let you mosey right on along over there, wherever you think that you can find your happy at. I'm gonna open up my door, swing my door open so far, baby, you will think that it was a barn door. I'm swinging it wide open. If you want to go find your happy, there's the door. Go find your happy. If you don't not satisfied here, then I'm swinging the door open. Go find your satisfaction. If you're not getting what you wanted to get out of a relationship over here, I'm swinging the door open. Go get your satisfaction. One thing that I'm not going to do in this season of my life is I'm not watering me down. What you say? I'm not watering me down. You can put that in the comment section real quick. What you said, Coach, we're not doing no watering. Baby, I'm not watering me down. Put it in the comment section. I'm not going to do it. That's right. Might have done that in the past. Might have tolerated that in the past. Might have put up with it in the past. But I'm not doing it right now today. I'm in a place in my life right now where I don't even want to be connected to, don't want to be surrounded by, don't want to deal with nothing or nobody that's not going to allow me to do what? Take up space. You will not water me down. I'm not allowing it. And that's the mentality that you have to have in this here version of yourself. When you're creating the person that you want to be, when you're working on creating a better version of yourself, you got to understand that you have the luxury of doing what? I know exactly what I'm putting into this person. That right there was enough for somebody right there. I want you to understand. You can't water me down. That right there, that was enough for somebody right there. Somebody just jumped, slam up out their bed, and I know it. Yep, you over there running up and down your hallway like, Coach, that right there is for me because I keep talking, and I feel like I didn't have that same conversation over and over. I keep talking, and I feel like they just playing with me. I done told them over and over that I'm not happy. I done told them over and over that I don't like the way that they talk to me. I don't like the way that they can't reciprocate reciprocate the energy. I done told them this over and over and over, so much so that now I feel like I'm a broken record. I have told them all these different things over and over, and there's no changes. And even if it is a change, it's only a change for a week or two, or maybe I can make it to a month and it'll be quiet and everything will be going on. But as soon as, I get back into my field again, then now here we go right back into that same downward slope. Here we are right back into that same old cycle. And here we go right back into the same old thing. And what you got to understand is that people know very much well what it is that they're doing in your life. People know very much what it is, how they know your triggers. They know how to get you to respond. They know how to get you quiet. They know how to make you happy for that moment so that they can continue to do what it is that they're doing. People know your triggers before you. They study you before they approach you. They know exactly what to do and what to say to make you tick. Understand that. That's the reason why they get so offended when you start studying your triggers. That's the reason why they get so upset when you start becoming self-aware. That's the reason why they feel so attacked when you start saying things like you're narcissistic or you're toxic or you're manipulative. That's the reason why they feel the way that they feel, because the last thing a narcissistic individual wants is for you to become aware, because the moment that you become aware, then they can't control you. You can't control me by that anymore because I know better. It doesn't bother me when you say that anymore because now I know better. It doesn't make me feel the way that I used to feel when you would do or you would say that anymore. Why? Because now I'm more aware of the pattern. Then just like you watch their patterns to see how they hurt you, how they respond to you, how they show up for you, I want you to understand that they watch your patterns as well. So when you're talking and you're throwing a temper tantrum, slamming doors, all of that, oh yeah, they ain't moved by that no more. I'm sorry, mamas. I know, I know some of y'all like, wait a minute, what? I just did that yesterday, coach. What you mean? They not moved by that no more. They not, what you say? They ain't moved by your adult temper tantrums no more. Your adult temper tantrums, they don't even bother them no more. You sitting over there crying and pouting, that don't bother them no more. You sitting over there, you know what I'm saying? Over there, you having the worst day ever. You don't want to talk. You over there going through your little mood. That don't bother them no more. Why? Because they've gotten used to your patterns. They've gotten used to you behaving a certain type of way. They know that that's how you carry on. So what they're going to do, they know that's how you're going to do, and they know exactly what to say and exactly what to do to pull you right out of that mood. So what are you trying to get us to understand this morning, coach? I want you to understand that at the end of the day, the reason why you're still in that situation, the reason why you're still stuck, you're still stagnant, the reason why you're still unhappy is because of the decisions that you are making. If you want something bigger and better for your life, you have got to develop the mentality of, I'm only going to talk to you one time. Yeah, that's a fact. Double tap on my screen. Y'all at 41K. That we need to be at least at 100K by now. Double tap on that screen real quick. What you say? I said it and I meant it, and we got to stand on that, baby. One time. I'm one and done, baby. I'm one and done. That's all you gonna get out of me. One and done. I'm gonna talk to you about it one time. I'm gonna let you know what made me feel a certain type of way. I'm gonna let you know that right there, that one and done. I'm gonna let you know then and there. And the moment that you decide that you're not gonna fix it, the moment that you decide that you're gonna continue with that same toxic, that same narcissistic, that same manipulative type of behavior, that's what I'm going to do. That's right there. That's when I'm going to snip. Why? Because my boundaries have to have consequences. I can no longer make these verbal threats. I can no longer be sitting over here talking about what I'm going to do and not actually doing it, because the reason why you're still behaving the way that you're behaving in my life is because I'm allowing it. It's because I keep taking it, because I keep sitting right here and not separating from you. You cannot disrespect me and still have that same access. You can't disrespect me and still be connected. You can't disrespect me and still reap the benefits. And as long as you allow them to disrespect you and still be able to sit in your presence, disrespect you and still be able to reap your benefits, disrespect you and still have that access, then guess what? That's what they're going to continue to do. You're going to always be something to do when they ain't got nothing to do in their life. They don't value you. They don't value you. They don't honor you. They don't respect you. And they know that you don't have no type of love, boundaries, or respect for yourself. And the reason why they know that because of what you allowed them to do. Yeah, I know that's gonna make somebody mad. I should have asked for y'all to double tap on my screen before I said all of that. Y'all surely not gonna double tap now. Y'all, yeah, send me. I know I'm going on a limb here, but y'all send me some friends. Somebody exactly. Y'all, I send me a couple gifts, send me a couple badges. IG. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be real about it. How you know? I should have said that before, Divine. My bad. You know what I'm saying? At the end, they know that you don't have no boundaries because they see how they treat you. They know that you don't have no boundaries. You don't have no standards, and they know that why. They know that because of the fact that they see how they treat you. If I'm able to talk to you like this, you ain't got no boundaries. If I'm able to walk all over you like a dog, baby, guess what? You ain't got no boundaries. If I'm able to in and out your life whenever I see fit, as if your life got a revolving door attached to the backside, I can just slide in and slide out whenever I get ready. Then guess what? I know that you don't have no boundaries. And the reason why they keep disrespecting you is because you keep staying. What you say, coach? I said the reason why they keep disrespecting you is because you keep staying. The reason why they keep treating you the way that they treat you is because you keep staying. They will not learn. They will not get it. They will not have any type of respect for you until you put one foot in front of the other and push. Understand that. What you say, coach? I say put one foot in front of the other and push. Until you leave, they will never know. Some folk will never know what you bring to their life until you're no longer there. They will never have the respect that you deserve until you are no longer there. They will no longer understand that you were a blessing in their life and you were the reason why they were able to do a lot of the things that they were doing. They will not get that. They will not wrap their brain around that. They will not accept that until you are no longer in their life providing that particular service. Understand that. Oh, and I ain't finished because I got some more. No, I ain't got no notes, but I got a lot of talk to do. Yeah, I all of this is straight off, baby. I'm just frustrated. I'm frustrated with it when people keep talking about it. Y'all know I just go live and talk about it. Whenever somebody, I see it all up and down my timeline, then I got to come and say something because I feel like ain't nobody else said nothing. So I got to do it. I got to break it on down for you because ain't nowhere in the world you think that you supposed to be sitting over there being unhappy. Ain't nowhere in the world you think that you supposed to be sitting over there in a relationship and you're unfulfilled. You're unsatisfied. You used to think you're supposed to be in a relationship and you sitting over there, everybody got a smile on their face but you. Everybody getting everything that they want out of that relationship but you. Oh no, baby, the devil is a lie. Not a man nor woman walking God green earth is about to play with me. I'm not even about to allow that to happen. If I don't have no peace nowhere else, I'm going to have peace in my life and peace in my house. Because if I don't, then I'm going to get me another one. Understand that if it ain't no peace in that relationship, I'm getting me another one. If it ain't no peace in this friendships, I'm getting me another one. If it ain't no peace in this church and no peace in this job, I'm going to get me another one. What you said, I ain't stuck in nothing, baby. Yeah, I ain't stuck in nothing. Not in now aspect of my life. I am not afraid to reset. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reset as many times as I need to. I'm gonna start over as many times as I need to. And if that means I want to start over from first base, then I will. If I want to start over from where I messed it up at, then guess what? I will. Who's keeping count? Yeah, come on now. Y'all be, oh, well, I don't want nobody to look at me a certain type of way. I could care less how folk be looking at me. And you don't know how them folk looking at you neither. You just over there just making assumptions. You don't know how they see you. You don't know how they view you. You never even had a conversation with them folks. You just making up things in your own mind. You create the worst scenarios about yourself and your life in your own mind. You have the most haters in your own mind. Sometimes you got more haters than what you thought you had. You got more haters than you really actually got. Ain't nobody thinking about you. Ain't nobody woke up with you on their brain. Ain't nobody went throughout their day and said, let me go mess with you. Let me go say this about you. Let me go post that about you. Sometimes it's just you feeling guilty about what you know that you feel about yourself. A subliminal post will ruin your whole entire day. Why? Because you know that's how you are. You know that's how you think. You know that's how you behave. Everything ain't about you. And if it triggers you to the point where you get that upset about it, then you don't need to be upset about the post. What you need to be upset about is, why does it trigger me? That's what you need to be figuring out. Come on now. Why that bother me so bad? Why that make me so angry? Why that frustrates me the way that it do? Y'all be concerned about these folks, and you got to understand that these folks can't do you nothing. And I meant that just like how I said it too. I'm from South Carolina. Y'all already know how we get down, baby. Them folks can't do you nothing. Them folks can't do you nothing. That's a fact. Them folks can't do you nothing, baby. You can't do nothing to me. Understand that. No fear at all, baby. Understand that you can't do me nothing. Half of the time, them folks that's over there talking, that got such or certain things that they want to say, you got to understand that you don't have a heaven or hell to place me. So why am I walking around fearing you? Understand that you ain't got a pot or a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out without me. So why am I afraid of you? Everything that you got, everything that you're doing it on the strength of me helping you. Half of the time you running out the folk that's sleeping on your couch. Half of the time you running out the folk that you got to help. Half of the time you running after the same individual and you talking about, oh, I helped them do this and I helped them do that and so you running after somebody that you got to help instead of you letting that individual go and going to get somebody that's already on your level, somebody that can pour back into you, somebody that can really help you get to your next level. Oh, baby, devil is a lie. I can't play with you. Nah, you over there, you running over there trying to be a babysitter. You want to be a babysitter so bad. Y'all talk to me real nice, real quick. You want to be a babysitter so bad. You want to be a babysitter so bad. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all want to be a babysitter in a relationship so bad. So bad. Ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to be out here babysitting no grown adult. My relationship going to be a relationship. It can't be no project. I'm not taking on nobody that I got to babysit, baby. I'm going to tell you that right now. If I got to go through your phone to make you act right, you ain't mine. If I got to go through all your social media inboxes and DMs and everything else to make sure that you're respecting me, that you're honoring me and honoring the relationship that we got, then guess what? You ain't for me. If I got to go through your phone, if I got to go through your email, if I got to chase you down in any type of way, shape, or form, understand that you are not for me. And the problem come in is because y'all are so codependent that you think that you need other people in order for you to be happy, in order for you to have joy, in order for you to have peace in your life, and you don't. You got to learn how to become your own best friend. You got to learn how to utilize the time that you have in your house when it's peace and quiet to your own benefit. What you saying, coach? Learn how to pick up a book. Learn how to meditate. Learn how to ground yourself. Learn how to sit back, turn off everything in your life, in your house, and just relax your mind and just simply breathe. Do you know how many adults right now are in a mental health crisis because they feel overwhelmed with life? They only excuse is life is just life and right now. Yeah, life, coach, I just want to say that life is just life and right now. Don't get mad at me. I'm going to tell y'all to double tap and send me some love real quick before I say this because I'm sure I'm going to get up under somebody's skin right now. Hold on. Good morning, PM. How you doing, love? You know what I mean? I know some folk going to get upset when I say this part, but y'all know I'm all about accountability, right? Okay, Josh, make sure you got my back. Make sure you ready to go ahead and start blocking anybody that get offended. I just got to put it out here. Y'all love to say life is life and life is just life and coach and this. My life is this and my life is that. But the truth of the matter is, if you step back and step away and you stop trying to save everybody, if you get out of the way and start letting some of those folks run their head into that brick wall that they want to run into, if you get out of folk way instead of you trying to be a CNA, ABC caregiver to these folks, if once you get out of their way and understand that that's not your job, that's not in your job description, that's not what you're supposed to be doing, the moment that you let everybody go over there and do what they want to do and you focus on yourself and focus on your life and your development and your joy and your peace and your happiness, the moment that you get out of other folk way, you will see that your life is not as bad as you really thought that it was. The only reason why you feel overwhelmed, you feel frustrated, you feel tired, you feel used and abused is because you keep overly extending yourself. You keep over giving, you keep overstaying, you keep overplaying your part in everybody's life. You want to be everything to everybody. You want to be all the way involved. Yeah, don't get mad at me. I told him to go ahead and get ready. Y'all said I could say it, and I just had to go ahead and put it on out there. Yeah, you ain't got the problems that you think you got. You really and truly don't. You ain't got the problems that you think you got. Let's just be real about it. You know what I'm saying? You over there carrying baggage that ain't got nothing to do with you. You over there trying to heal trauma that ain't got nothing to do with you. Matter of fact, the trauma that you trying to heal that come from somebody else, you never even experienced that before. So that's why you so behooved. That's why you so baffled. That's why you so confused, because you ain't never had that experience. So now here you are over there trying to do what? You trying to do what? I'm trying to repair a bond that I didn't even break. I'm trying to fix a relationship that I don't even know what the problem is. I'm trying to fix a friendship, but I don't even know what it is that I done to these folks. They just walking around face balled up. They just walking around just upset. They just walking around and it seems like I'm the problem and I don't know what it is that I done. Sometimes it ain't nothing that you did to folk. Understand that it's adult temper tantrums. I know that if I act like I'm upset with you, you're going to ask me what's wrong. If I act like you done did something to me, You're the type of person that's going to ask me what's wrong. And the moment that you ask me what's wrong, I'm going to start saying whatever I need to say. And because I know that you're an emotionally driven person, and you're the type of person that you don't want nobody to be angry with you. You're the type of person that don't want to wrong nobody, that whatever it is that I say to you about you, you're going to go outside of your way to try to fix. What do we call that? Psychological abuse. What do we call that? Manipulation. What do we call that? Toxic, broken behavior. And what you got to learn how to do is this right here. When you know you've been real, when you know you've been solid, when you know you done everything it was that you were supposed to do, when you know you done showed up in folks' life and made your words match your actions, you got to get to a place in your life where you let chips fall where they got to fall. Let bridges burn, baby. I'm gonna tell you, I can care less if we ever speak again. Don't play with me, baby. When I know I ain't did you nothing, when I know, okay, well, go play where it's safe, baby. Go play where it's safe. Go play where it's safe. Go put it in the comment section. Go play where it's safe. Go play where it's safe, because it ain't safe to play with me. One thing I know how to do is get out your face. Understand that it ain't safe to play with me, because one thing I know how to do, I know how to get out your face. I get out your face and out your way real fast, baby. You ain't gotta settle for me. You ain't gotta tolerate me. You ain't gotta put up with me in no capacity at all. Understand, if I don't know how to do nothing else, I know how to poof, be gone real quick, baby. I'm talking walking smooth off mid conversation. Let the vibration don't be what it's supposed to be. Let it be surrounded by negativity and drama. Go ahead and let me know, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna get up out of there. And that's the way that you have to operate all throughout your life, because people have mastered the art of trying to play this thing called mind games. That's a fact. Oh, that if they can't do nothing else, they know how to play mind games, baby. Go play where it's safe. You're going to have to go play where it's safe. Why, coach? Because it ain't safe to play with me. It ain't safe to play with me, baby, because I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those. I get up out of your face before you can blink your eye. Skinny minute. I'm talking about halfway down the road. One thing that I'm not going to allow in my life in this season is I'm not going to let nobody play with me. I'm in that season of my life where I'm severely, when I say severely, I'm talking about I'm locked in with myself. I'm locked in with myself. I'm loving myself on purpose. And when you get it, and when you've been working the way that we have been working on a regular basis, showing up for these live videos, showing up to the seminars, the webinars, the empowerment conferences, when you done got into the point where you over there in the mental health support group and you're picking up these books and you're learning to fast and to pray and you're learning how to ground and you're learning all this new information about how to create a better version of yourself, and now you're moving with intentionality that you haven't been moving with before. I'm gonna wait on some folk. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on some folks. Hold on, Divine, because that right there, y'all know I ain't got no notes today, so y'all gotta grab the notes when I'm repeating them. Y'all gotta grab them right there, because I ain't wrote nothing down. Understand that this is just my feelings. So you have to. I just want you to understand that when you start moving with intentionality, when you start loving yourself on purpose, when you become more conscious of your behavior, when you start making sure that you're showing up for people the same exact way that you want people to show up for you, when you start making sure that you're monitoring your own behavior, you're monitoring your own attitude, you're making sure that your energy, when your energy is off, you backing away. Why? Because I'm the bad energy today. I'm the low vibration today. I'm holding myself accountable, because I got to understand that when you're moving with intentionality, it means everything that I'm doing it on purpose. Understand that. So when I show up in your life, I'm showing up on purpose. When I'm sitting here and I'm having this conversation with you, I'm having this conversation with you on purpose. And my reason behind that is because I want to fix it. I want to make it work. I want to compromise. I want to see what we can do to make this better. That way, understand now. And when you start moving with intentionality, what did coach teach y'all? I told y'all that intentionality will do what? It'll cost you. Yeah, that's why I told you to make sure you get your ink pens. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. See, some people, everybody ain't going to tell you the back part of the things, because everybody want to paint the spiritual journey like it's going to be a pillow of pink roses. Everybody want to paint the spiritual journey like it's going to always be happy, joy. They don't want to talk about the back part of it. They don't want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, the part that's going to be extremely difficult for you when you have to start holding yourself accountable, when you have to really start doing the shadow work on yourself when you have to endure those nights where you have to walk away from somebody that you genuinely love. They don't want to talk about when you have to cut ties with the person that you've been calling your bestie since y'all been playing in the sandbox. They don't want to talk about, when you have to walk away from a church home that your whole entire family have been brought up in. Your mama, your grandmama, your great granny, everybody then served on the deaconess board. Everybody, all your uncles is a part of the deacons. They don't want to talk about when you have to separate from those people and separate from those things because those things are no longer servicing you. They don't want to talk about that. But I'm going to talk about it. I talk about whatever I want to talk about on mine. Y'all already know that, baby. I ain't going to water nothing down. I ain't sugarcoat nothing, none of that, baby. You going to get it. You going to get this over here. You going to get this work over here. You going to get this work over here every single time. I want you to understand that this self-love journey, this healing journey, this journey, it's going to get ugly sometime. And that's a fact. It's going to get ugly. You're going to be lonely sometimes. You're going to get bored sometimes. You're going to be understimulated. Sometimes it's going to be sometimes when you're going to want to throw in the towel. But that's exactly what it's supposed to do. Understand, it's separating the wheat from the tare. Some of y'all going to make it, and some of y'all gonna get so frustrated, some of y'all gonna get so tired, some of y'all gonna get so wrapped up in yourselves that you're gonna give up. I ain't got time to do that because she want us to read too much, she want us to fast too much, she want us to show up and do this, and she want us to show up and do that, and you get frustrated because it's requiring work from you. But I want you to understand something, that there's nothing that you can get in life without working for it. Understand that. What you say, coach, you're gonna have to work for everything that you got. You're gonna have to work for it. Ain't nothing gonna come easy, because if it come easy, it's gonna leave easy too. Until you have to do the work. And I'm about to tell you why it's important for you to do work. It's important for you to do the work so that you can learn the steps. Understand that the work, the journey. The journey is what's important, because throughout this journey is where all the education is going to come from. That's where all the elevation is going to come from. That's where all the knowledge is going to come from the journey. When you reach that destination, that's a whole nother thing. Understand that. But what good is it going to be for somebody to go ahead and pick you up and carry you to the destination? And then if something goes wrong, you have no idea how to start over. You have no idea about how to rebuild. You have no idea about how to come back from it. Why? Because it was easy. Somebody gave it to me. All I had to do was got picked up and dropped off. You don't know what you got to do until you put in that work. You have to work for certain things in life so that you can learn from it, and you don't learn until you start working. Let's just be real. And a lot of y'all, man, y'all just you think that it's gonna be easy. You think that it's just going to fall in your lap. You think that it's just going to just magically appear, everything that you want out of life. And that's just not how it works. Sometimes on this journey, you're going to get frustrated. Sometimes on this journey, you're going to get tired. Sometimes on this journey, it's going to be inconvenience. Sometimes on this journey, you're going to be over there. You're going to be agitated. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be annoyed on every hand. It's going to be times in your life where you're going to have to fight to be able to pick up your book, to be able to get over there and pray, to be able to get over there and meditate. Coach, I'm so tired. I don't even feel like doing nothing right now because I'm so tired. I'm extremely tired. And you got to understand that on the times when you're tired, on the times when you're frustrated, those are going to be some of the times when you're going to have to go the hardest. That's a fact. When you don't feel like it. On those times when you I don't want my phone to get hot, and then it'll cut y'all off, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want you to get to the place where you're tired. Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, you get so frustrated that you give up, or you get so annoyed that you give up. You got to understand that anything that's worth having is worth doing that work for. You got to show up for you even when you don't understand it. You got to stay faithful to it. You got to follow your process, and you got to follow it all the way through. Why? Because this is personal. The comeback is personal. Everything that you're doing in this moment of your life is personal, and you're doing it for yourself. It's for you. And that be the hard part for some people, because you look at it and you do know that all of this is for you. This ain't for nobody else. So they don't have to understand it. This ain't for nobody else. So they don't have to be on board with it. They don't have to support it. They don't have to show up for it. You have to allow people to be who they are. And get out of this delusional state that, I can buy in, or that if I give more, or if I sacrifice this, or if I come through with that. Understand that if you could keep giving to a person, and they'll fall in love with your hand. They'll fall in love with what it is that you do for them. They'll fall in love with what it is that you give to them. They'll fall in love with the way that you show up for them. But that don't mean that they love you. Oh man, maybe I should have asked y'all to send me some gifts and some badges before I said that. Yeah, cause but it's out there now. Yeah, just cause they love what you do for them don't mean that they love you. And so, thank you, Vision. I appreciate you. Thank you. Is it Fun Mom? Fun Mom, thank you. I see the gifts coming. Thank you, Britt. Thank you, Cheryl. Let's just be real about it. Just because they love what you do for them don't mean that they love you. Thank you, Devon. Thank you, Slim. I appreciate you. Phenomenal. Appreciate you. Thank you, Michelle. Y'all send me some love, man. Double tap on my screen, y'all. Let me get a couple. There we go. I can't. Okay, proper sales. Thank you. Appreciate the badge, man. Y'all send me some love over here on IG. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, Good Vibes. I appreciate you. Let's just be real about it. They didn't fall in love with your hand. They don't love you. And why do you say that, Coach? That's not right. Why would you just say something like that? That's the reason why whenever you tell them no, or whenever you can't come through for them, that's the reason why it's ostracized the way that it is. That's the reason why it's made to be a very big deal. That's the reason why they forget so easily all the times that you said yes, because, now that you're saying no, like, how dare you? How dare you have a backbone? How dare you say no to me? How dare you stand up to me? How dare you not come through for me? How dare you not provide that for me? Why? Because they've gotten comfortable with your pattern, and your pattern was always that you were giving. You were never saying no, so you never knew what their true intentions were. You never knew who they really were because you never said no to them. You don't know who people really are until you start saying no. You don't know who people really are until you start standing on business. You don't know who people are until you start focusing on yourself. The moment that you step back and step away and start prioritizing yourself, the moment that you step back and step away and you start utilizing that no, and when you say no, you don't have any guilt or regret in behind it, the moment that you start holding folk accountable for the way that they show up in your life and how they reciprocate energy in your life, that's when you will start to see the true version of those folks. It's easy for people to love you when you're doing everything for them. It's easy for people to even like you when you're doing everything for them. It's easy for people to accept you when you're the person that's giving and doing. Baby, that ain't a partnership. You just being used. Yeah, well, I got my gifts before I told y'all that. You just being used. Yeah, because some people, they don't like that truth, man. I know that. Yeah, you don't like that truth. Like, wait a minute. Yeah, they'll get whatever they need to get from you, and then after they gotten everything that they need to get from you, then you don't hear from them until they need you again. What you say, Coach? I said those type of people that, the users, the abusers, what happens is they'll get what they want from you, and after they get what they want from you, after they done got reaped all the benefits, you won't hear from them again until they need something else from you. And when they need something else from you, then they'll find a way to finesse their self right on back into your life. They'll find a way to finesse their self right on back into that circle. Why? Because I know you. I know the type of person that you are. I know that you're a giver. I know that you're a forgiving person. I know that you're a compromising person. I know that you're a loving person. They'll bring up all the good things about you when they need something from you. But what they won't say is the truth. Well, the truth of the matter is, I know that you're all those things, and I know that you're all those things, but you don't have boundaries. So I can get whatever I want from you. I can get your last if I wanted it. I could take them shoes right off your feet because you the type of person that's like that. I could take that shirt right on up off your back because you the type of person that like that. It could be freezing cold and you'll give it to me because that's how your heart's set up. And people think that that's something glorious. They think that that's something to boast or something to brag about. They think that that's something that's good. And I'm here to let you know that I need for you to dismantle that type of thinking. You ain't got no business giving nobody nothing that you need. If them shoes is on your feet need those shoes. If that shirt is on your back, then guess what? You need that shirt that's on your back. And the person that's over there that know that you don't have, the person that's over there that know that you don't, you know what I mean, that you're still struggling or that you're trying to get on your feet, and they still have the audacity to come and ask you for something. Oh baby, that's the people that you need to be away from. Oh, you know I ain't got it and you still asking me for it. That's like a spit in my face, ain't it? Okay. I'm just saying, yeah, I know some of y'all like, oh, wait a minute, I just experienced that. I know some of y'all like, man, somebody just did me that same way, Coach. I'm like, man, I just paid all my bills. You think I can pay all my bills and yours? You know that I just paid my car note, just paid my own mortgage. You know for a fact I just went and got my kids together, and you know that I'm barely making it myself. But here you are with your sad story, and now you want me to give when you know that I really don't have it to give. You know that I can't do it good, but you know that I'm the type of person that I try to make a way for you. And guess what? As long as you're operating like that without any type of boundaries in your life, then they're going to continue to do that same exact thing until you do what? Until you call it out. You have to sit right there, look them eyeball to eyeball, 10 toes to the ground, and let it be known. You know that I ain't got it because you know what I already did. So you're going to have to go find somebody else to talk to about it. I'm almost offended that you even brought it to me. Yeah, I'm almost offended. I said almost. I ain't say I was, but I'm almost offended that you even brought that around here, because I'm trying to understand, what did you think that I was going to have to give? If you and I are in the same struggle, if you and I are both trying to get things together, then I'm trying to understand, why in the world would you even fix your mouth to even formulate a sentence of me giving or a sentence of me doing, when you know that I'm in just the worst situation that you're in? Understand that. Yeah, that right. Yeah, I'm semi-offended. I'm semi-offended. Boy, y'all be for me. Y'all be ready to go there with me. I love that for y'all. I love that for y'all, man. Come on, double tap on the screen, man. I love me some y'all, yo. For real. You gotta look at your life every single day and understand that you deserve more, that you deserve better. If you continue to make excuses to stay in a stuck, stagnant situation, then you can't blame anybody but yourself. If you continue to make excuses for why you're in that broken state, for why you can't get certain things done in your life, you got to understand that at the end of the day, you cannot fault anybody but yourself. You got to learn how to hold you accountable for making the right decisions in your life. You got to hold yourself accountable for creating those boundaries, for enforcing those boundaries, for making sure that those boundaries are accompanied by consequences. And by consequences, I mean, when you say that I'm not going to have a conversation over and over, you have it one time. And after that conversation, when they try to bring it up again, no ma'am, no sir, we already done been down that road, and I'm not going to continue to have that conversation. I said what I said, and I'm ready to stand on it. That's a consequence. That's a boundary. That's me saying that I'm no longer allowing you to continue to drain me of my good energy just because you want to do this merry-go-round. I'm not taking that emotional roller coaster with you anymore. Understand, a healthy boundary is saying, if you're yelling through my phone, being disrespectful, I'm going to hang up every single time. I'm not going to allow you to yell through a phone where I pay the phone bill. I'm not going to allow you to yell through my phone or text my phone on being disrespectful. Every single time you're going to get what? Block. Quick. Oh yeah, that right. You gonna get hung up on, or you gonna get blocked. It all depends on the level of disrespect. That's it. That's all. And by the time you get finished hanging up on them, by the time you get finished blocking them, people gonna learn how to talk to you real fast. Matter of fact, they'll start calling your phone, and they know the type of person that you are, because now you establishing the boundary. Now when they call your phone, you gonna all of a sudden they gonna go all the way back to their kindergarten years, where the teacher would tell them to do what? Use your inside voice. I got some teachers still on my line. I know they gonna say, Coach, that's it. Use your inside voice. You a little bit too loud, baby. You a little bit too loud. You a little bit too aggressive, and I can sense a little disrespect in that tone. You gonna have to bring that down a notch or two. Hello, my teachers, they'll tell you, they real good about telling you to use your inside voice. They'll start whispering to you through the phone by the time you get finished hanging up and blocking them. That's how strong you got to be about your boundaries. When you start saying things like, you know what, if this is what it's gonna be like when I come into this house, if it's always gonna be drama, if it's always gonna be chaos, if I gotta walk around on eggshells, if I gotta tiptoe around your feelings, and I gotta avoid this elephant in the room because you're gonna get upset, if I can't live and take up space, if I can't be peace in this house, then guess what? Oh baby, that's right, I'm over here, I'm looking for new places. I don't care if I got to go be in a module home, a trailer, a RV. I'm getting away from you. Understand that by any means necessary. I'll be in a studio apartment, room, bathroom, and kitchen right there connected together before I sit right over there and be unhappy with you. Before I sit over there and be going through hell and high water with you. Before, yeah. I don't know about nobody else, but baby, no, I ain't going on no more rides with people. I don't care what nobody got to say about it, baby. Yeah, I'm nobody's rider no more. I'm done. My riding days is over. If your riding days is over, I just want you to put it in my comment section real quick. Oh baby, drop me off. Understand, I'm not riding through hell and high water with a soul. Never, ever again. Understand that. Drop me off. Next exit. Matter of fact, if you see a median, go ahead and drop me off in the median. I make my way across the road, baby. I'm not going through hell and high water with folk no more. Drop me off. I mean exactly what I say. If that means that I'm not loyal, call me disrespectful. disloyal. If that means that I'm not real, then call me not real. If that means that I'm not solid, then call me not solid. But I'm not going down that road right there with nobody no more. Understand? Because you get over there, get the ride and passenger seat with these folks through hell and high water, just for them to get right on over there to the other side. When they start to smell a little bit of goodness, when they start to smell a little bit of joy and peace, when they start to feel anything different, then all of a sudden now you ain't they tight. And I done went through hell with you, and now you waking up on some I ain't sacrificing my happiness for nobody else. Nope, not about to do it. I'm not sacrificing my happiness for nobody else. I'm not doing it no more. Call me whatever you want, baby. Who you loyal to? Me? Hello, somebody. Come on, double tap on my screen. Who you loyal to? Street? Oh, I'm loyal to me. I'm loyal to me. I'm done being loyal to everybody but me. I'm done being loyal and being faithful and showing up for everybody other than me. Oh, you're going to have to find you somebody else to do it. That's what you're going to have to do. And that's how you have to have it over your life. You got to become more loyal to yourself than you are to other people, because it's been the other way around for way too long. We've been so loyal to other people that we've been disloyal to ourselves. We'll show up for other people, but won't show up for ourselves. We'll go outside of our way to give, to support, to be there, to do everything that another individual wants us to do. But the moment that it's time for us to have that same type of love, that same type of passion, that same type of grit, that same type of grind, that same type of dedication to ourselves, we have a million different excuses of why we can't be who we need to be to ourselves, but we can be it to other people. You got to understand that your loyalty starts with you. I'm not going to be more loyal to you than I am to myself. And I'm not riding through hell and high water with nobody. Drop me off next exit. Let me up out of here expeditiously. I'm calling a Lyft. I'm calling an Uber. I'm calling a taxi. I'm getting on the first thing smoking, baby. Understand that I will leave you right there where you at before I go over there and struggle in a life that I ain't got to struggle in. And that's a fact. How they say on, how they be saying on here, get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. Y'all want to play all day. You're going to have to get somebody else to do it, baby. Understand, the moment that you start operating out of intentionality, showing up for yourself on purpose, intentionally creating a better version of yourself, man or woman, whatever it is, you got to understand that when you start doing those things on purpose and you raise your emotional intelligence to the point where now you're aware of your behavior and also the behavior of the people that is around you, you owe it yours to yourself to snip. You owe it to yourself to cut ties with anything and everybody that's not beneficial to your growth and development. You can no longer carry that dead weight. You can no longer just drag people along, because the more that you do that, the more that you hold up your own growth and development. Your eyes got to be focused. You got to have tunnel vision on this. Yeah, you got to have tunnel vision, man. And it's just being real. And to some people, they're going to say, oh, that just seems so wrong. That seems so wrong. And why do you feel that way? Want me to tell you why? Look around. Look around. Look at it. Yeah. Just look around. Look at the results, because the results are in, baby. Look at the results. The more that you're focused on other people, the more that you're neglecting yourself. The more that you give to other people, you lack for yourself. The more that you run yourself into the ground for other people, then you have nothing left for yourself. But then you sit back and you say, why am I self-destructing? Why am I self-sabotaging? Why are you so real? Why are you so blunt? Why do you say things the way that you do it? Because are you not sick and tired of you? Are you not sick and tired of people whispering to you? Are you not at a place in your life where you like, you know what? I need somebody to give it to me like how it is. Because it's not that I don't know. It's just that I need to hear it out loud. Because when I think it, I'm thinking that I'm being selfish. When I hear it, I'm thinking that, I'm doing the wrong thing. Because everybody around me have the same broken thinking. Because everybody around me feels that same exact type of way. You got to have that one person that's willing to stand out. You got to have that one person that's willing to go against the grain. You got to have that one person that's willing to be the generational curse breaker. You got to have that one person that's willing to say that, you know what, from this day, oh yeah, I'm not one of those, baby. Understand that I'm not mirroring my broken environment. I'm not mirroring my broken family. I'm not mirroring no broken community. I'm an individual. Yeah. Because a lot of times, a lot of situations that we're in right now because of the fact that we're picking up this broken behavior throughout the years. We've listened to what everybody else have said. We've taken on their personalities. So we respond to life the way that they want us to respond. We show up in life the way that they want us to respond. And even though we're not happy, even though it's not fulfilling, even though it got us feeling used, abused, and taken advantage of, even though it's leaving us drained, we do it. Why? Because we've been taught that that was right. So what are you telling us, coach? What I'm telling you is that you have to unlearn all of those things that you thought that you knew. I'm just going to wait on y'all to put unlearn it. I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait on y'all to put unlearn it. I'm just going to wait on y'all. I'm going to wait on y'all to put that unlearn it. Because some of us, let's just be real. We ain't got to lie to nobody. My lives are judgment free. Ain't nobody going to judge you over here. Ain't nobody about to feel no certain type of way about you being open and being honest. Understand it. Let's just be real with it. I got to unlearn it. I got some stuff in my life, coach, I got to unlearn. You're absolutely right. Because see, for the very long time, I thought I had to take care of other people before I took care of myself. I thought I had to come through for other people before I came through for me. You right. I was taught at an early age, you know what I'm saying? It's better to give than to receive. Yep, and that's fine. It is better to give. It is a great thing to give, but you got to also have boundaries. You can't just be out here just giving, and then you ain't got nothing for yourself. Yeah, we've been taught all our life on make sure you're nice to that person, make sure you treat them nice, but you wasn't taught how to treat yourself nice. You wasn't taught how to talk to yourself nice. You weren't taught about how to show up for yourself nice. You was taught how to do all the right things to all the right people except for yourself. Unlearn it. I said what I said. I'm standing on that. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Friends say, "Oh my God, yes." Let's just be real because that's what we were taught. And we got to be even realer with it to say that we were being taught by broken people. We were being taught by people who were in survival mode. We were being taught by people who didn't know any better. So they thought that they were doing the right thing. They thought that what they were teaching and what they were saying, they just wanted everybody to get along. They just wanted that peace. But the truth of the matter is, it did more damage than anything. Yeah, but we ain't operating under that same thing, baby. We operate out of love. We operating out of love, and I can't love you until I can love me. I can't take care of you until I can take care of me. I can't come through for you until I can come through for me. Understand that, baby. Yeah, I'm not finna let you take advantage of me. I'm not finna let you walk me like a dog. I'm not finna let you do all of that stuff to me. Understand that you should have caught me when I had that broken thinking. You should have caught me when I wasn't invested the way that I am right now. You should have caught me when I didn't know any better. I'm in a place right now where what? Learning is growing, Bert. But the more that I learn, the more that I grow. And the more that I grow, the more that I heal. Understand that what you said, I said the more that I learn, the more that I grow, and the more that I grow, the more that I heal. Understand that. Yep, because I may have not known about that behavior until I picked up that book. But now that I done picked up that book, I'm on to my next level. And every time I go up to another level, I'm shaking off all that hurt. I'm shaking off all that pain. I'm shaking off all that betrayal. I'm shaking off all of those things. Why? Because I'm at a place in my life where I understand that mentally hoarding negative things is not good for me. And it ain't gonna fix nothing. I said you hoarding those negative emotions ain't gonna fix nothing. Ain't nobody gonna be impacted by it but you. Ain't nobody gonna be hurt by it but you. The person that did it, they did it on purpose. You know, I know y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all didn't. It's out there now though. They did that on purpose, baby. There ain't nobody hurt you on accident. Everything that they done on purpose. So if they did it and they did it on purpose, I want you to understand that you holding on to the hurt, you holding on to the pain ain't going to affect them. They don't care about what it is that they cost you. They know that when they left you, that you was a soft individual. They know when they left you that you was a gentle individual. They know when they left you that you were the type of person that was extremely codependent. They know that you was sliding down the wall, sis. You ain't got to make 1,000 posts about it. They know that you was over there crying in the shower, baby. You ain't got to post on every single platform form about it. They know already that they left you, and when they left you, your life was in shambles. Yeah, I get it. They know that they made you feel as though you was worthless, like you was nothing. We get it. We understand that you ain't got to keep talking about it. You ain't got to go tell everybody that you think want to hear it. You can just let that go. Understand that you can let it go because you give life to everything that you speak. Your words carry life. So if you no longer want to multiply that type of energy, if you no longer want to multiply that type of negativity, if you no longer want to multiply that type of drama in your life, then you need to go ahead and let that go. I don't have to tell my side of the story. I don't have to expose nobody. I ain't got to go outside my way to make it the math equal up to what it need to be for you. Don't care about none of that. I can be the villain in your story. I can be the bad guy in your story. I can be whatever you need me to be in order for you to sleep better at night. That's how I like to leave folk. I like to leave them over there with that. Whatever story that you want to believe, go head on over there. Why? Because I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. Understand that. And the moment that you start working on double time, trying to prove things to people, the moment that you start working double time, trying to make things make sense to people, the moment that you start working double time, trying to get folk on your side for they can side with you and understand this and understand that and pat your back and stroke your ego, the moment that you get to that point, then guess what you're doing? You're self-sabotaging. That's what you're doing. You're neglecting yourself because your concern is not your healing. Your concern is the drama. That's the reason why it has lingered on for so many years. Don't get mad. It's a fact. Yeah, don't get mad. That probably was a note. I probably should have made that a note and told Heather to put that out there. Yeah. That what you say, Coach? I said that's the reason why it lingers so long. You hurt by that same situation 30 some odd years later because of the simple fact of you won't let it go in your head. The moment that you let it go up here and you stop speaking about it, you stop dedicating every single thing that you're doing to that particular thing, that's the moment that you will start growing. That's the moment that you will start evolving. It's okay if you got a testimony. Let's be real. It's okay if you got a testimony. You can tell your testimony without becoming a victim all over again. You can tell your testimony without having to make it seem as though, you know what I'm saying, you're still living in that moment. A testimony is me saying, this is what I went through. This is what my experience was. This is how bad I was, but look at my comeback. Look how strong I am now. Look how I'm living now. Look how I'm evolving now. Look how healed I am now. That's the testimony. Ain't nobody want to hear that negative stuff all the time. You dwelling on that like that's gonna make it go away. You ain't gonna be, and once you've been exposed, you can't be unexposed. Once you didn't heard it, you can't unhear it. Once you didn't seen it, you can't unsee it. Once you didn't felt it, you can't unfeel it. So it don't matter if they apologize or not. It don't matter if they accept responsibility or not. And that closure that you chasing, it don't matter if they give you the closure or not, because they can come over there and make all the sense in the world. But guess what? That pain that you felt from it, it still won't be erased. They can come over there and break it all the way down to the smallest syllable. And guess what? It's not going to erase the disrespect. It won't erase the pain. It won't give you back the tears that you cried. It won't give you back the late nights that you stayed up. It won't give you back the paces, the steps on the floor from you pacing. It won't give you back the sleep that you lost. Once it's done, it's done. And you got to learn how to let it go. Mentally hoarding negativity does nothing but self-sabotage. It does nothing but keep you stuck in that broken state. And what happens is you start to show up in every aspect of your life like that trauma. No, you ain't finna dump that on me. And I ain't finna help you carry it neither. A lot of y'all life ain't even how y'all think that it is. Y'all over there, y'all done claimed everything negative up under the sun. Baby, not me. The devil is a lie. I'll tell you that real quick. And y'all know I like to say I rebuke you. Baby, I'll rebuke me something in a minute. It can be, I don't even have to hit a sentence, y'all. I'm so petty. I ain't even got to hit a sentence all the way out real good. All I know is I rebuke it, baby. Go ahead. If it was going to be something negative, it's up out of there. I'm not about to play with people. When you get to the point where you have cried and you have prayed and you have fasted and you have read and you have gotten into seminars and you just start doing this work on yourself, you have a zero tolerance for BS. You got a zero tolerance for disrespect. You have a zero tolerance for just, chatter, just useless conversations. You don't even like small talk no more. You would get to a place where you done did so much work on yourself that the people that you used to have to talk to every single day, you used to want to go to brunch with every single Saturday, that you wanted to pull up and go to children's church with, and that you had to sit front row to take all the notes with, you will start losing taste for folk because you will start to see their real person. They can't hide it from you anymore because you're becoming more aware. You will be, oh baby, you don't want nothing but peace. You don't want nothing but peace. Baby, I used to love a group, but baby, I'm going to tell you right now, be sitting over there in the corner and it'll be a packed house and you sitting in the corner like, why in the world did I come here? I don't even feel comfortable. I'm not even happy. I don't even enjoy this music now. You know what I mean? Used to be all over the place. Now I'm just sitting over here. I'm just looking so out of place. The more that you work on yourself, you will start to learn more about yourself. And if I was to be even more honest on this video, I know I've been on here a minute and I'm really ready to get off, but if y'all can give me at least 5 more minutes. If I can have 5 minutes, just go ahead and just give it to us. Give it to us and say, yes, my coach. I say, listen, you got to. You will start to lose taste for people. And it's not that you don't love them. It's not that you don't care about them. It's not that you don't want to see them do well in life. You just don't want them with you. You can eat, just not at my table. You can do whatever you want to do. I just want you to keep it over there. I just want to say this real quick, because sometimes the reason why you start to lose taste for people and you don't want to be in those environments, because see, TikTok just told me I can go ahead and say it. So do me a favor, TikTok, double tap on the screen real quick, hit that share button, go ahead and bring some folk in, because I'm about to make this make sense for some of y'all right now. Some of y'all that's been trying to figure it out, I'm about to give it to you. I'm about to make it plain. Understand that. Double tap on my screen. IG, let me get like 5 badges real quick. I need for you to understand the reason why when you start working on yourself and working on your development, you start losing taste for people, losing taste for environments, losing taste for all types of things. The reason why it's that way is because now you're finding out who you really are at your core self. See, all of these years you thought you knew you. If we could be honest about it, who's honest enough to say that I'm just not learning me? I'm just not learning me. I'm gonna wait on the hand to grow up inside the comment section. Put the little waving hand. If you're honest enough to say that I'm just not learning me, I didn't even know who I was before. I see the yeps. I see y'all. They in here typing up me. Come on, let's be real. We ain't got a lot to kick it. With you. I mean, that the only way that we're gonna heal is if we're being real, is if we're being honest, is if we're being open. Let's be real about it. The truth of the matter is, a lot of the things that we've been doing all throughout our life, we weren't doing them because we enjoyed them. We weren't doing them because that's what we wanted to do. We wasn't doing them because that's what was bringing us fulfillment. We wasn't doing it because that's what was bringing us satisfaction. We were doing it because it was all learned behavior. Now, ain't that something? Now, if that ain't enough to blow your socks off, friends say, ouch. If that don't take you to a place, I know some folk went running. I know somebody went running. I know some folk running up and down their hall right now. They sitting over there, they like, coach, wait a minute, because yeah. See, the thing is, all of our life, we've been catering to this person that we were taught to be. We've been catering to the person that we were taught to be. We've been catering and doing the things that we've been taught to do. That's the reason why when you start working on yourself and working on your development and making yourself a priority, when you start making yourself your own project and your own assignment, you start learning new things about you. And I used to like that music when I was over there, but now I'm noticing I got a different taste in music. I used to like going to these type of events, but now that I'm growing and I'm healing, I'm noticing that these events ain't really the ones for me. I used to be a person that really wasn't spiritual like that, never really thought about a spiritual life. But now that I'm focusing on myself and development, now that I'm expanding my mind, now that I'm working and I'm listening to and being around different perspectives, I can understand some of the things that they were saying. I can understand and accept some of the things that they do. And I can see how I can utilize some of those things in my own life. Might not turn into a full-blown believer, but I can say that there is a spiritual being. There is somebody that's higher than us that have that type of power. Okay, well, go ahead then. Let's just be real. I'm just saying. Fred said yes. Fred, yeah, I know. And it shocks you. It shocks you because all of these years, we thought we were doing what we liked. All of these years, we thought we knew our favorite color. We thought we knew our favorite food. We thought we knew our favorite thing to do. All of these years, we've been catering to a version of us that was taught. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Yeah, I'm telling you, when I was driving here and I said, I'm going to do this live, that's how I was feeling. Friends said, wait a minute, that's deep. Yeah, that's the reason why as an adult, when we start working on ourselves and y'all come into the life coaching sessions and y'all showing up for the motivational videos and we start dropping notes, and all of a sudden when we ask those questions like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite thing to do? What's your hobby? What's something that you can do when you don't need anybody else involved in? Do you like spending time alone? Do you like time, what I'm saying, your own me time? People, grown adults looking at you like, what? Like, you know what? I used to like, but then I started dating. I was never the person to eat pork. And then I started dating somebody that eat pork. So now I eat pork. And then I never used to like the color blue, but the person that I'm with, they really like blue. So now I find myself buying blue all the time. And I used to like to go and dance. And then the person that I started dating, they not really into the dancing and whatnot. So now we be doing more yoga and be doing more of this. So all the things that you were doing, you're no longer doing. Is all out the window based on your surrounding, because now you're mirroring what it is that you're around. And the reason why I'm here today and I decided to do this live is because I want you to understand how important it is for you not to lose yourself, how important it is for you to have your own identity, for how important it is for you to understand that that codependency, you have got to let that go. You can't trust everybody with you. Because some people will see that you codependent and they'll play on that. Some people will see that you're loving and kind and they'll play on that. Some people will see that you're family oriented and they'll play on that. They'll see that you're relationship oriented. They'll play on that. They'll see that you have a good heart, a forgiving heart, and they'll play on that. That's why you have to have your boundaries. Because it's okay to be a good person, a loving person, a kind person. But it ain't okay to be that person without boundaries. Making excuses to stay in a stuck, stagnant situation where you're not growing is self-sabotaging. Understanding that a person is not good for you, but still staying connected, that's self-sabotaging. Knowing a person is a liar, a cheat, a manipulator, knowing that they're narcissistic, that they're toxic, and still trying to make it make sense, still trying to make it work with them, that's self-sabotaging. Stop. These people are who they showed you that they were. Get out of your delusional state. Stop trying to make it be something that it's not. And then want to hold everybody else accountable but yourself. You're responsible for your life. You're responsible for your joy, for your peace. You're responsible for creating a better version of yourself. You're responsible for making sure that you are good. You can't do anything or be anything to anybody until you are that person to yourself first. The Bible even says charity starts at home. Yeah, I had to slide that on in there, baby. Yeah, go ahead, argue with that if you want to. What you said, I said what it said. I didn't make that up. It said that charity starts at home. It starts with you first. Let's be real. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with your potential. You owe it to yourself to create the very best version of you that you can create. You owe that to yourself. Stop watering you down. Stop diluting you. Stop sugarcoating you to make it easy for other people. Understand that everybody ain't your tribe. Everybody ain't your assignment. And that's okay. You don't have to, if it's meant for you, you ain't got to run after it. I can't say that too many times. I can't say that enough. If it's meant, if friend has sent me the mic. Friend has sent the mic, man. Let's just be real. I just want to be real for a second. I just want to be real for 2 seconds. That's it. I just want to be real for 2 seconds. If it's real, yeah. I just want to be real for 2 seconds. You ain't got to ever chase something that's yours. When it's yours, you ain't got to chase it. When it's yours, you ain't got to run after it. When it's yours, you ain't got to beg it. When it's yours, you ain't got to go outside your way to try to prove yourself to it. You ain't got to prove your love to it. When it's yours, oh, it's just yours. And there's nothing that anybody can say or do about something that's yours. They can't, let me go a step further. They can't even take it from you. You mean to tell me, oh, you afraid of something that you ain't got to be afraid of? What did I tell you fear was? False evidence appearing as real. That ain't even real, baby. They just say that to you because they know that you're afraid of it. They can't take it from you. They can't take what they didn't give. Understand that. That's fear. They try to make it seem as though they have that type of power when they really and truly don't. What's assigned to you is assigned to you. What belongs to you belongs to you. And that's nothing that they can do about it. They can huff and they can puff, but they cannot blow your house down. They can huff, they can puff, they can ball up their face, they can speak negatively about it. They can go outside of their way to try to slander you. They can go outside of their way to try to discredit you. They can go outside of their way to try to team up against you. They can go outside of their way to try to make you look bad, but what is for you is going to be for you, and it ain't a man or a woman walking God's green earth that's going to be able to take it away. It ain't a devil in hell that's going to have that type of authority to try to take it from you. So what the enemy does is attack you inside of your mind. What the enemy does, if you don't mind, I just want to get this out. I want you to understand that what the enemy does is try to attack your mind. I got to attack your mind because I don't have the power to take you off your mission. I don't have the power to prevent you from being great. I don't have the power to take you out of that situation. I don't have that power. But what I can do, the power that I do have, is to be able to attack your mind. So what he do is he distracts you from working on your mission. He distracts you from being focused on your goals. He distracts you from being committed to your process. And in return, what happens is you self-sabotage because of the distraction, not because of because of them. It was because of you. They was doing what they were supposed to do. The enemy gonna do what the enemy's supposed to do. And his job is to distract. He ain't got the power to destroy. Go ahead, challenge me. Yeah. Go ahead, go look. Go look in the book. Go look in the book. Go study it and come back. Anybody that say otherwise, go study it and come back. Go study it and come back. I'm ready to debate all day. You ain't got the power to destroy me. Just the power to distract. And so what happens is they distract you. And when they distract you, you self-sabotage. You are the reason why you didn't reach that goal. You're the reason why you didn't get that mission accomplished. It's because of you. Understand that. You don't even realize, most people don't even realize the type of power that they really got. Because they look at that one verse where it says, what? Steal and destroy. I can't say the other word, the K word, because I don't want to get blocked. They look at that and say, oh, that's scripture. That's what they say the enemy came to do. Well, break it on down to how he's able to do those things, though. He can't steal from you until he distracts you. He can't destroy it until he distracts you. He can't unalive that mission until he distracts you. Hey, class is now in session. I'm just here. Divine, your coach is on it, baby. You know what I mean? One thing I do is read. I've been studying spiritual war. I'm 45 now. I've been studying spiritual warfare since I've been 15. I just want to be real with you. You got more power than what you think. You are more in control over your life than what you think. But how you utilize it is all going to be up to you. You can either take back your power or you can continue to give it up. But that's all up to you. But I want to tell you that you owe it to yourself to be intentional in your life. You owe it to yourself to show up for you, to love you, You owe it to yourself to make sure that you are the exact same person to yourself that you are to other people. Understand that. Staying in a situation, creating excuses to be stuck, creating excuses to stay in situations where you're unhappy, where you're not satisfied, where you're disrespected, all of that is self-sabotaging. We got to stop trying to hold other people accountable for things that we are in control over. September, a brand new month. Brand new month. We're working on putting an X through anxiety because I want to get my people on board. Because one thing that we're not going to be doing, we ain't dealing with no seasonal depression over here. My boot camp has already started yesterday. We ain't dealing with no seasonal depression. We're not going to wait until the holidays come to start talking about a boot camp for seasonal depression. No, we're going to be proactive. So before that time even get here, we already got our mind set. We already got everything that we need in order for us to have a great holiday. For us to be able to really celebrate. This year, we're going to celebrate holidays like we've never celebrated them before. Understand that. We're going to be the happiest during this holiday season than we've ever been before. We're going to be the fullest. And when I say fullest, we're going to live life full through this holiday season than we ever have before. Don't play with us. Understand that. But every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. I want to thank each and every one of you for viewing, for blessing me, for sending a badge, or for double tapping on the screen and sending a gift. I thank and I appreciate all the love and the support that you guys give to me. It's your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online personality and life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet. If you guys have not already gotten your tickets for Saturday, September the 30th in New Orleans, please make sure you go to the Eventbrite link or go to my website, LeroyHall.com. Go and grab your tickets expeditiously. I only have 20 early bird tickets, and I put those to the side for my Team Street. Team Street, I need y'all to go get those discounted tickets. They are up there right now, only $65 for the full mental health workshop. They are available right now. New Orleans, September the 30th, early bird special, only $65 tickets. They are available right now on Eventbrite. The link is up right now. Go grab those tickets. I love me some you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. Whew. Whew. That phone was gonna die, y'all. We had to go ahead and get them out, man. That phone was gonna tap out on us. But guys, listen, if you guys haven't already made your way to the Eventbrite, I need you guys to go and grab those tickets, man. I purposely had to go and discount tickets because I wanted to make sure that my people were able to get in the building. I wanted to make sure that it's important for me to be able to meet with you guys. I love my meet and greets. I love being able to share space with y'all. I love being able to, I'm saying? That's just something that I enjoy. I love being able to meet you guys in person, to be able to love on you guys in person. To people who have come to the shows, they'll tell you, like, that's just for me. You know what I mean? So if you guys haven't gotten your tickets, make sure you go and do so, man. I love me some y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Be blessed.